It's Friday, which means it's an update for how much we're up to since starting this channel challenge where we use Vinted to sell old eBay stock. But let's start with the orders. So, no reason for us to purge because we had two sales yesterday. Let's have a look at them. So we had a bundle of two things sell for £5.84 and then a bundle of six things sell for £23.80, which is really good because it frees up room in the boxes. So today we can definitely crack on and find and list 20 listings ready for the weekend, because in shopping, retail, whatever, the weekend, it's where people have the majority of the free time as a whole. So it's where they're most likely to spend the money. Now, before we get into the balance, so we had a dingbat message yesterday. Don't have a problem with people bundling stuff up and making offers or whatever, but this guy added, I think it was like 30 items into his basket, bundle, whatever we call it, and it came to a total of £159.26. Like I said, all for this guy sending an offer, even though Vinted would have already taken into account a 15% discount. So he's already getting 15% off. Like, that would have been on top of the 160. So it would have been nearly £180. But then the guy messages, sorry, I can only pay £75. Like that, yeah. Don't even know what to say to that. There's a reason, and it's really good. You can do it on eBay if you want, but on Vinted, if you're buying stuff, you can only offer a maximum discount to the seller for 40%, because stuff like this, the guy's messaging, but it's literally a time waster because they're already on for the best price. And yeah, we're selling it, but I'd literally rather give it to a charity shop than give it away for like 70% off. Like I said, God loves a trier, but we're not going to entertain that. So yeah, next up, I've made a bit of a list today just so I remember everything to go through. So the last Friday, the balance update was £440.03, and we've now been doing it for one full calendar month. Obviously yesterday was the full calendar month, but we're up to £643.86, and you know what, that's not too bad for like old stuff that's just sat in the unit doing nothing, because if we can maintain that till March, it's like £6,500 we can throw at the unit for stuff that has served its purpose and done what it needs to do. So that's like, yeah, really promising if we can maintain that. Not saying we can, but if we can maintain those numbers, it's like really promising. What are we doing today? So, like I said, we're not going to purge. There's like five listings with 0 watches. So I might semi-purge and take like 10% off those. But instead, let me show you what we're listing today. There we have it, sports fans. So we've got 20 neatly organised full sets of McDonald's toys. Even though they're opened, you can't neglect the full sets, because say like you've got a few here. So like the Flintstones, it's still like quite a collectible set. The Mighty Trucks, I think they're called. I can't remember what they're called. Like the Dragonettes, Fast Max. There's like quite a few there. And yeah, I think we'll get them on at like say £5 each and just see how they go over the weekend. But I do think we'll get some interest in there. This McDonald's book was like so important for me when I first started reselling, because it gave me like an insight into like where these McDonald's toys were produced, why they were produced. It also gives like details of say the countries they were produced, the set names, and yeah, stuff like this. It just helps grow the knowledge. I'm still on the hunt though for these shoe ties that were produced exclusively only in Germany. I've never seen them on any forums, eBay, nowhere. still listing at the minute, but this was also a really interesting read. So it's a book that was made celebrating 20 years of McDonald's from 1974 to 1994. By the end of 94, it had like, it says in here, there was like 500 McDonald's stores around the UK, and I've just looked now, and as of 2025, there's 1,450 McDonald's across the store, across the UK. Which, when you're considering business, to run one shop is costs a lot of money for small businesses, and to think McDonald's, the logo is everywhere now. It's global, and yeah, interesting read.
Under the pressure, winning and pleasure, we go together. Fame and desire taking me higher, light as a feather. Hit on my level. Get on my level. Walk that walk and I talk that talk. Get on my level.
Boom, job's good. And so we started that at 13:37. It's 21 minutes past 2 now. So once again, 20 listings in 40 minutes, 2 minutes per listing. Vinted is so easy to list. Yeah, great platform. Day 30 tomorrow.